Teofimo Lopez and Jamaine Ortiz threw down in a battle that had the boxing world buzzing for days. And we've got reactions from the biggest names in the game. First up, we've got the one and only Oscar De La Hoya. The man's a legend in his own right, so when he speaks, you better listen up. De La Hoya had some serious insights to drop about Lopez and Ortiz's face-off, and let me tell you, they're worth hearing. According to De La Hoya, Lopez's performance was nothing short of spectacular. He said, "Lopez has proven once again that he is a force to be reckoned with in the lightweight division. High praise coming from a 6th division world champion, wouldn't you say?" But it wasn't just about Lopez stealing the show. De La Hoya made sure to give props to Ortiz too. He acknowledged Ortiz's resilience and skill throughout the match, saying, "Despite the loss, Ortiz's impressive boxing techniques, footwork, and hand speed were notable." Now that's some serious recognition right there.
How to do? Do you think he won the fight?
De La Hoya even drew parallels between Lopez's style and his own fighting techniques. He commended Lopez's adaptability, speed, and power, saying, "Teofimo Lopez is a fighter with great adaptability." And coming from someone like De La Hoya, that's high praise indeed. But here's the kicker. De La Hoya didn't just stop at handing out compliments left and right. Oh no, he went a step further and likened Lopez to his prime self. He said, "Just like I was during my prime, he's fast, accurate, and breaks down his opponents with ease." Now, if that's not a stamp of approval, I don't know what is. But hey, the excitement doesn't stop there. Rumor has it that there's even more buzz surrounding this match. Word on the street is that some other boxing pros have been weighing in too. Yeah, you heard me right. Everyone's got an opinion when it comes to fights like these. Now, I can't confirm all the rumors swirling around, but I've heard whispers that some folks are saying Ortiz had a few tricks up his sleeve that caught Lopez off guard. Could it be true? Who knows? But it sure adds another layer of intrigue to an already exciting match. And let's not forget about the speculation surrounding Lopez's next move. With a victory like this under his belt, the possibilities are endless. Some people are saying he's got his sights set on even bigger titles, while others think he's just getting started in the lightweight division. One thing's for sure though, Lopez isn't about to back down from a challenge anytime soon. Now here's where it gets interesting. The undercard bouts are like appetizers before the main course. Kesan Davis, the young American Olympian, goes toe-to-toe with Jose Pedraza, a 2-division world champion from Puerto Rico. Davis, at 24, faces a seasoned Pedraza, and let me tell you, it's a showdown worth every second. Spoiler alert, Davis secures a 6th-round stoppage, sending the crowd into a frenzy. But back to the main event, Lopez and Ortiz. The opening rounds are like a fireworks show on the 4th of July, precision, finesse, and punches flying left and right. Ortiz with his measured aggression trying to dance to his own rhythm, and Lopez like a freight train charging forward with relentless determination. Championship rounds roll in, and the energy is through the roof. Ortiz, smelling victory, launches a ferocious assault, trying to snatch the title from Lopez's grasp. But hold on, Lopez isn't about to let that happen. He digs deep, showcasing the heart of a true champion, weathering the storm like it's a walk in the park. The final bell rings, the crowd holds its breath, and the two warriors embrace in a show of mutual respect. But, and there's always a but in boxing, the judges have the final say, and guess what? It's Lopez who gets the nod, a unanimous decision victory. Now, here's where the plot thickens. Post-fight, Lopez isn't popping champagne and celebrating quietly. No sir, he's aiming for the stars, calling out Terrence Crawford, a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. Ballsy move, right? Crawford, known for his no-nonsense attitude, doesn't hold back, calling Lopez out for talking smack and then losing. Talked all that shit about me and lost. Like I told him, focus on who you fighting, not me. At the rate Teofimo Lopez back to the drawing board, you go chump, Crawford tweets, laying it out there for everyone to see. He ain't buying what Lopez is selling, but it doesn't end there. Crawford thinks Lopez got a gift, a present wrapped in controversy. He goes on, he got a gift and he knows it. That's why he's crying. Ouch. Shots fired. Crawford doesn't stop there. He's got more ammo. Catch, wait, what? This guy is crazy, but he knows what's up. He's just trying to use my name for promotion. The drama, the shade, it's like a soap opera, but with more punches. A 12-round slugfest that had fans on the edge of their seats. Lopez and Ortiz, two warriors stepping into the ring, each with something to prove. Ortiz, with his slick moves and elusive style, gave Lopez a run for his money. But hey, you know Lopez, he wasn't about to back down without a fight. When that final bell rang, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. And what do you know? the judges' scorecards came in, and it was a unanimous decision in favor of Lopez. Scores were all over the place, with one judge seeing it as clear as day for Lopez and the others not quite agreeing. You heard that right. One judge, Steve Weisfeld, must have been watching a different fight because he scored it 117 to 111 for Lopez. Now hold up a sec. That's got controversy written all over it. Folks on social media couldn't believe their eyes. They were like, what in the world was Weisfeld watching? I mean, come on, fam. Some folks out there are saying it's straight up corruption in the boxing world. Others are scratching their heads wondering if there's some funny business going on behind the scenes. And let me tell you, the rumors are flying faster than a knockout punch. On Twitter, Facebook, and all those other platforms, fans are going nuts. They're demanding answers, calling for investigations into what went down that night. It's like a soap opera, but with gloves and a ring. But hey, let's not dwell on the drama for too long. There's more to this story than just a controversial decision. We've got to talk about the future, my friends. What's next for Lopez and Ortiz? Now, Lopez is probably sitting back, soaking in the victory, thinking about his next move. And you know what? Ortiz and his crew, they're not about to let this slide. They want a rematch, and they want it bad. It's like the saga of David and Goliath, except with boxing gloves instead of slingshots. Now, let's switch gears for a minute and talk about the undercard. You won't believe the action that went down there. We're talking about Kesan Davis, a rising star in the making. This kid delivered a TKO victory that had jaws dropping all over the arena. Picture this. Davis going toe-to-toe with Jose Pedraza, a former champ with all the experience in the world. And what does Davis do? He brings the heat, that's what. Sixth round comes around and bam, he puts Pedraza down for the count. It was like something out of a Rocky movie, I'm telling you. And get this, folks, Lopez, he's watching all of this go down, and you know what he says? He's ready to take on anyone, including Davis. That's the kind of confidence you can't fake, my friends. And just when you thought it couldn't get wilder, the rumor mill starts churning. Whispers in the boxing world suggest that Lopez might be avoiding a rematch with Ortiz, fearing the outcome might not be as favorable. Now, you didn't hear that from me, but it's making the rounds like wildfire. And it's not just Crawford who made a statement. We've got none other than the legendary Tim Bradley Jr. weighing in on the action. And let me tell you, his take on the bout might just surprise you. Tim Bradley Jr. ain't holding back, folks. He's throwing it out there that Ortiz should have taken the W. In his own words, Ortiz has won this fight. The reality is that the bout was much closer than the judges indicated. Yep, you heard me right. Despite the judges ruling in favor of Lopez, Bradley Jr. believes Ortiz was robbed. Talk about stirring the pot.
I mean, it's a strategy, and that's what you got to do in boxing. Some fights are meant to be that way. You know, you got to use a strategy based upon your strength.
But hold up, let's break it down. Lopez came out swinging, showcasing his trademark precision and agility right out of the gate. The guy's a force to be reckoned with, no doubt about it. But Ortiz? Oh man, he brought his A game too. Throughout the match, Ortiz proved he's no pushover. His defense was on point, and he wasn't afraid to go toe-to-toe with Lopez. In Bradley Jr.'s eyes, Ortiz has distinguished himself as a formidable contender. I look forward to seeing him thrive in more challenging matches in the future. That's the kind of grit that gets people talking, let me tell you. Now, Bradley Jr.'s comments have sparked some serious debate. I'm talking heated discussions, folks. Everyone's got an opinion, and they're not afraid to share it. Some say Lopez deserved the win fair and square, while others are siding with Bradley Jr., arguing that Ortiz got the short end of the stick. But here's the thing, regardless of who you think came out on top, one thing's for sure, Ortiz ain't backing down. Bradley Jr. sees big things in Ortiz's future, and I gotta say, I'm inclined to agree. The guy's got talent, plain and simple. Sure, Ortiz may have come up short this time around, but mark my words, he's just getting started, and who knows, with a little more experience under his belt, he might just be the one to dethrone Lopez in a rematch for the ages. Speaking of rematches, you can bet your bottom dollar that fans are clamoring for another showdown between these two warriors. The stakes are higher than ever, and you can feel the anticipation building with each passing day. As we look ahead to what the future holds, one thing's clear, the boxing world is in for a wild ride. Lopez and Ortiz have cemented their places as two of the sport's most exciting prospects, and you can bet we'll be keeping a close eye on their next moves. So there you have it, folks. The dust has settled on another epic clash, but the story is far from over. Until next time, peace out.